Course backup. It is possible to back up a Moodle course that you have used in the previous semester. Usually the courses that you back up are courses that have content, they have activities that you, the instructor, and the students have engaged in, and you want to keep safely the contents of that course, or you want to create a course backup for use with another student group or for use in another Moodle site. So that's the reason why we back up courses. So in this particular backup tutorial, I will be backing up one of the courses that was used in the previous semester. The course is MDT 7302. So the procedure is as follows. You will open that course. Your course needs to be open before you back up. Now, if we look at this course MDT 7302, you find there's a welcome message, there's a course overview, and the 5 units in this course, and for each unit there is course content added using that lesson 2. As you can see, there is a discussion forum where students and the tutor are actively engaged in a lot of conversations, a lot of discussions around the topic issues. And then the unit resources for each unit, and you find you have the unit quizzes that the students were involved in, and you have other items in each of the units in the course. So this is the course that we're going to back up together with all its content, with the users, and the logs of the activities that they were engaged in, all the artifacts of this course we're going to back up. So the procedure is, you will come to the course administration section on the right here, and we'll look for this backup. Click on the backup. And the backup has 5 steps: step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, which is the perform backup, and complete the backup process. Now in step 1 here, there are a number of backup settings that the system would like you to confirm if those should be included in your backup. As you can see, they are listed. There are those that are checked automatically, there are those that are unchecked. So you need to cross-check to see whether what is checked is what you want to have in your backup or not. For example, do you want to include the enrolled users? Yes, for this course. Anonymize user information? No. And everything else that is checked there, I would like to have it in my course backup. Now the logs, course logs, and the grade history is not checked here, but I would like to include course logs and to include grade history in this course backup. So when I'm done selecting the backup settings that I'm interested in, I'll come and click the next button. In this next section, brings up again a number of settings for the course, and it shows the activity and if you want to include the user data. So you still have the opportunity to check or to uncheck what you like or what you wouldn't like included in the backup. In this particular case by case, do I want to include the virtual cafe? Do I want to include the course announcements or not? So these are decisions that you have to make at each point in the backup process. So when you're confident that you need all that information in your backup, still you will move now to the next step, which is step number 3, confirmation and review. It suggests a file name, which I normally leave by default because it contains the date when you're backing it up and the code of your course, and the fact that it has the word backup will help you to easily identify it. And so now here is a confirmation process. What you did not select is in red, here is crossed, and what you have chosen to back up has a tick against it. And then you continue. And if you realize at this point that there are things that you didn't want, you still have an opportunity to go back by clicking the previous button, to go and select those that you think you included and you wouldn't like them included in the backup. And so now it's time to perform the backup. So when you click backup, the process now goes on. It's counting and until the backup process is complete. When it reaches 100%, and so when it reaches 100%, that backup process will be complete, and it will tell you the backup file was successfully created. If it was not successfully created, then you have to go back and begin the backup process afresh. So with the backup file successfully created, you can now continue to complete the backup process. But the backup process is not complete until you have picked up the cartridge file, which is a .mbz file. As you see here, this is the file name for the file that we just backed up today. And so what you do to pick up this backup file to store it safely in a folder in your computer is to come and say download, so that you download that backup file. So when you download it, you can see the process is going on here. The backup process is going on. Backup process is going on. And so that file now here, this backup file has been saved in the downloads section of your computer. So that's where you pick it and now keep it in your backup folder that you will have created on your computer.